everybody is talking about it. So it's on everybody's mind. It's on my mind as well. So what is it about? It's about our Vice President Mike Pence. This is about his visit to a hospital and the fact that he was not wearing a mask. As you can see in the photo here, it shows that everybody else beside him is wearing one except him. And when people asked him why he wasn't wearing it, his response basically he was tested every week because he's tested every week. Therefore, he knows he doesn't have it, so therefore he doesn't need to wear a mask. Now, the hospital itself has a policy that means every visitors that visit the hospital has to have a mask on, has to have some sort of a face covering. So somehow he's exempted from it because he has been tested before. Now think about that. When I first saw it, the first thing that came to my mind is do as I say, not as I do. I think this is a phrase that commonly we've heard about it, where somebody would ask you to do something, but they themselves don't do it, right? Do as I say, which is they tell you to do something, but don't do what they do, right? So they may be, going around buying expensive stuff, but they turn around and tell you you have to save money. And usually I would say attribute to managers or bad managers or bad leaders, right? They're not leaders, so we call them managers, maybe. So it's just one of those things that would you do that? How would you do that? And why would you do that? Think about the repercussion of it. So now people are going to go to the hospital and they are going to challenge the policies. Well, since the vice president doesn't have to wear a face covering, a mask, why should I? I know I don't have the virus, so therefore I don't need one, right? Now, people are not going to read, what it's on the text. Most often in time, they see a picture and they take that. They're not going to hear that, oh, because I've done so many testing, so therefore, so frequently I've done the test, so therefore I don't need it. They're not going to hear. They're going to see the vice president does not wear a mask while he's visiting a hospital. So therefore, I don't need to wear one. If you want to lead the organizations, if you want to lead the country, for example, you have to set good examples. I think we see the reverse, right? We see people protesting in Texas. I think it's in Texas or some of those states basically saying, look, the governor doesn't wear a mask. Why should I wear a mask, right? So in that instance, why are they saying that? What instance in that? So if they are giving a briefing, it makes sense that they're not wearing a mask because they're giving a briefing. Now, can you do a briefing and talk through your mask? The answer is yes, you can still do that. I've seen multiple reporters that has a face covering on, and they're still doing a news report through it, and the audio comes through fine. So you can still do that, and that's okay. So again, I would say, you probably want to do or do what you preach, right? So just make sure as a leader, if you want to come across as a good leader, you want to come across as people that is trustworthy, then if you tell somebody to do something, you should be doing it too. If you tell somebody to stay late, you probably should be staying up late too. If not, be there for them, right? So definitely we understand that there are hierarchies in this day and age. We still have it, but I think we're getting to a point where we should understand, what's the right way, what's the right thing to do. Hopefully, somehow this makes sense on this Wednesday. It is interesting to watch examples of good leadership and bad leadership showing itself in the media, playing itself. I think I'm at the point where I think you need to exhibit good leadership, especially at this point in time. So the phrase of, do as I tell you to do and not as I do them, I think that doesn't fly well with me at all. So that's it. That's what we got for today. Hope this works. Bye.